Word of God, we've been talking about what it means to come together, to be married, to be joined together as husband and wife, to be made one flesh, leaving mom and dad and cleaving only one to another, creating a new family unit. As you think about that, we talked about the triangle of love. Remember that triangle at the very top. You have focus on Jesus Christ. The two of you are in this bottom part, parallel to one another. Each one of you were created equally, equal amount of love from God. However, each of you were created for different roles in life, different roles in this marriage. And as the two of you keep your eyes individually focused on Christ, then you can't help but grow closer and closer to Him and to one another, unifying yourselves for the commitment that is until death do you part. Christ always put the church's needs over His own, always put the church's desires over His own, willingly giving His life for the church. Joshua, if you love Tia like Christ loved the church, you won't ever have to ask her to submit to you. She'll want to submit to you because she'll realize that you're putting her first. That is the challenge and that is the charge in Christian marriage, is to love Jesus with all your heart, to love one another with all your heart, and to faithfully execute the role in which God called you to, Joshua, as a husband, and you to, Tia, as a wife.
I, Joshua, thee, Tia, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and hold, to cherish this day forward, in sickness and in health, in the good times and the bad, till death should us part.
I, Tia, take thee, Joshua, to be my lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, in sickness and in health, in the good times and the bad, for richer and for poorer, till death do us part.
By the power vested in me by the great state of Arkansas, I now pronounce you, Joshua and Tia, husband and wife.